Good morning, everyone. It's like 7:40. I always wake up first, even if I go to bed last. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, I'm barely awake, but we're going to go wake up George. He will probably hate me, but we're going to do it. Okay. So first let's turn off this. Let's turn off the the sound machine. Never mind the furnace. Good morning. Good morning. Cover up the bits.
Good morning, beautiful world.
Good morning. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Oh, really? Oh, that's great. You made food?
No.
Yeah.
It's 7:40.
That's wonderful news.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yeah. Well. How nice to see you so early.
Yes. I'm chipper.
That's great. I'm
Not there yet.
not there yet.
Okay.
This is as fast as I wake up in the morning. Actually, this is pretty good for me. Well, I'm semi-awake now, and
What are you doing there?
Well, the first Vlogmas video came out, and there was a bunch of comments, so I'm responding to those, and people seem to like it. That's great. I wasn't sure what that would be like. It's going to be a lot of me. We'll see how I feel at the end of it. You look so handsome. Love the trim look. Oh gosh. Well, thank you. And
The trimmed look is a ponytail.
that's very kind of you. I'm really growing the hair out. I want to donate to Locks of Love, and to do that, you have to have a 10-inch ponytail. I didn't realize it had to be so long. So I guess the long hair is going to persist for a while.
We won't cut it all off. You'll have a little nubbin.
Yeah, that sounds kind of like when you trim a dog's tail when it's a puppy, which I don't completely understand. My friend got her poodle, and she said I would have left the tail, which no one does on poodles.
It's the best part.
Apparently it is. He would like to have had it back, but I guess it doesn't really bother them.
The nub wiggles too.
Well, it does. All the
time. Poodle schmoodle, what are we doing today? What's next?
Oh, gosh. Well, there's a few things to do. I've got to pack and ship a couple of things. Well, I've got to sign a book for someone. I've got to pack a box for somebody. I've got to send a picture of a Christ Psycho ceramic to someone else who requested it.
A Christ Psycho ceramic?
K-R-E-I-S-S.
Okay, because that sounded like Christ Psycho ceramic.
No. Christ was a company in Japan in the 1950s, and they made these crazy-looking little figures in the 50s and 60s, and they usually have rhinestones. They made other stuff that wasn't the Psycho Ceramics line, but the Psycho Ceramics are all people having a really frenetic bad day in their banks or their crazy-looking figures and things like that.
I see. So,
yes.
So next on the list is a thrilling packing.
Yeah, well, I've just got one order to get out today, which is good because after we do these live sales this later, at noon Eastern, I have the live sale, and then I'll suddenly have a bunch of invoicing and packing to do. So I want to catch up with what I had.
Okay.
So I think I'll go do that.
Your smiling face. Meep, meep. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, which box in the many piles of potential live sale things has the book that I need to send that guy? Let's see.
Book. Looking for a book.
Yeah, I may have packed it deep. That's the only problem, because I just was sort of throwing everything in. We'll see. Hopefully it's something I can get to. This is the stuff I bought at the mall yesterday, so I know it's not there. Maybe it's up front.
Okay.
This is often the state of things, although...
Okay. Ooh. Afghans galore.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Ooh.
That'll be on tomorrow, actually.
Pinky.
Or today, as it turns out, for Vlogmas purposes, I have to remember everything is a day in advance. It's like living in the future.
Yeah, Vlogmas time.
Okay.
Time warp.
Just a jump to the left.
Yeah, I'm going to have to unpack a few boxes.
You guys
here.
may have seen some of this yesterday.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I think George is going to have to fiddle a little bit, and we will see you in the garage.
We'll come back when it's time to pack.
We have found the book. Ugh. Let there be light.
Yeah, that foam board is huge. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see here. I need to sign this. This fellow has bought from me before, and he decided he wanted one of the books, and he sent me the $29.95. I didn't even end up having to invoice him, which was very kind of him.
Let's get some light on here. Something tells me that this is not the original shape of the beak.
I think it was turned up like that.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
It's pretty frightening.
Well, you know,
His
somebody
head-
thought
he's-
it was cute back in the 50s.
He's got a dent in his head. So I assume that this was smashed. Like, yeah, but when I first found it, it was more like this. See,
Aw.
that's clearly not
Well, that might have been from being stored in a box. You know, things get
right.
50 years of being squished in there. Okay. And let that dry so it doesn't smear.
Is that the magic
is
motion?
The magic motion, yes.
Wave.
Mm-hmm. Well, because there's that glossy page across from it. So, yeah, they smear if you're not careful. All
Okay.
right. And then I've got to wrap that, and I've got to finish packing this for Stacy in Virginia, who is a horse person, and she bought
Who can't hear when you're doing that?
She bought a Willie Shoemaker print that was signed, and
Who's Willie Shoemaker?
Willie Shoemaker was probably the most famous horse jockey of the 1970s and 80s, and maybe of all time. He was a multiple-time winner, and I actually saw him when I was way too little to appreciate it. And she also brought all these horse brasses, so I'm going to take the tags off them and put them in a bag, and away they will go.
A horse brass.
Oh, yes, horse brasses are
Excuse
these
me.
little decorative things that you would put on the bridles and such.
Oh,
Yes, they're just very cute. Most of them have sort of an English background. You see them in English writing, so that one's a keg.
uh-huh.
This one are some sort of characters, maybe someone I'm supposed to know, I'm not really sure. This one is a clock. This one
Okay.
is a camel, so I guess it's more of a camel brass.
Okay.
This one is a chicken. I
I
don't know why you put a chicken on a horse, but that sounds like a joke.
Yep. So this is oh, they have robes, but some kind of hats on.
Yeah, I suppose they're probably cardinals or some sort of officials in the Church of England, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But in any event, there's going to be a live sale at noon Eastern all the way through, let's see, December 1st through 12th. So you'll be seeing this on December 2nd. And the theme for tomorrow, I believe, is going to be holiday shades, 12 shades.
The theme for the second.
The theme for the sale that you will see today is 12 holiday shades of color. So we're going to look at different colors as they progress through Christmas times and sell items that show those things. So it'll be fun.
Okay. And then what's after that? Something not so cheery.
But it's more red and green because I have to have my teeth looked at. That
Yes.
sounds horrible.
Specifically.
I have to be checked to see if I need a root canal for the crown I just had put on.
Wah wah.
Well, you know, it's better than losing the tooth.
You get money for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't
The
seen the
tooth
tooth
fairy
fairy in a long time. When I had my other root canal, I didn't get any tooth fairy money.
Yeah, I think they take money when you become an adult.
Yeah, it goes the other way. Well, I'm unpacking the first batch of stuff for potential live sale gear, and then I've got to get stuff out of the car. And I mean, there's just, I've got a bunch of themes in my head, and some of them I know for sure, and some of them are going to be kind of spontaneous, like I'll decide the day before. So how this all gets mixed, I'm not entirely certain, but I have a guy in Florida who sent a whole bunch of these Disney Collector Club things that you had to actually be a member of the club to get, so it wasn't widespread. And they're still in the new boxes, and oh gosh, I've got a ton of stuff in the original boxes that's like 25 and 35-year-old vintage toy things, and a bunch of stuff that viewers requested that I have to figure out. You know, certain people can watch certain days, and I'm going to try to accommodate them if I can. And, you know, it just depends on, well, how we work this stuff. So I'm kind of figuring it out. Yes, Sam's mailbag.
Hanging up the stockings. Use a hole already that exists. That was the whole point.
It worked last night on the thing. Oh! It'll work again.
Sass.
Yes. My head is in the middle. We've got to look at how this actually gets set up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to work. I feel, well, maybe it does need to be right. Have to be here, though, to fit.
Okay, the big debut.
Yeah, a minute and a half to go. We'll see where we go from here, but I think I'm ready. You've been a good coach. I'm going to try very hard not to make too many mistakes, and we'll just have a good time.
Just have fun.
Yes. No, it will be fun. I'm excited. I've
Lights.
got some cute stuff.
Camera.
Action.
Action.
Almost action. 1 minute to action, actually. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this, and I hope that you can make it every day, too. We're going to have a lot of fun. It'll be every day at noon Eastern from now until the 12th. Okay, so we are at $18 on this guy. He's got just the best sequins, and I tried to look and make sure they were all there. Like I said, I'm a real stickler with condition on these things. He seems like he's in good shape. He's a lot of fun. Okay, well, that went pretty well overall. I am happy people got things at fair prices. I think they got some cute things and fun things. We'll have some more serious things coming up in the upcoming live sales. Well, serious, I mean, it all is relative to what you find serious, but we have some neat collectibles and vintage coming up. So now I've got to go do invoices and shipping and all that good stuff. I found out that my root canal check is not until tomorrow.
Oops.
So I have this afternoon to do that and pay my bills because it's the first, and got to pay my bills before I go shopping for other stuff.
What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of it.
Oh.
This is part of my duty today, is to talk about stuff that I'm doing. So yes, we are looking at old family treasures with Zeno's mom. She and I are looking through things and rearranging and fussing, which is lots of fun. I like the Puss in Boots cats.
Oh, I know. Grandmama's.
Your grandma, really?
Mm-hmm.
They're just great. Yeah, your son always calls me Puss in Boots. He doesn't realize that Puss in Boots was quite valiant.
And this piece, now that's an old vase. This piece came, my Norwegian exchange student brought this to me.
Oh, that's beautiful,
It's
yeah.
dirty. It's dirty as well. Ooh.
Oh, well, even inside cabinets things, but that's neat. Norse handmade, I assume. So, yeah, handmade in Norway. That's really beautiful.
And from Russia. So.
Oh, that's a nice Matryoshka doll, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm walking to the post office, and who are you? Oh, hello. I don't know you. You must be one of the neighbor's dogs, yes. Yes, it's a dog's life here. People get to just let their dogs run around wherever, and nobody really much cares. They're doing $1 million in sewer system updates in this little town because they determined that
it will never grow again if they don't, because they can't add anybody to the water system right now. Well, my new friend and I have made it to the Dawson Springs post office, which is a whopping 2-block walk, but at least it gets me out. Oop, there already. Thank you. Just 2 today. Yeah, there'll be a bunch more. And for those of you who have been kind enough to send mail, well, there is the box it goes in. And then they've got big package boxes over there for the larger items that come in. My grandfather was actually on the post office committee when this place was built, which is a really long time ago. He was actually my great-grandfather, so might need a few updates. I realize this might not be the location for a modernist antique and vintage shop, but this is the one MCM commercial building in town, and it's available. It was the Bank of Dawson Springs in 1966, and it was US Bank when they closed it with really no warning at all and threw all the great lobby furniture into the dumpster, which I then went and retrieved. Well, I look like I'm just relaxing, but I'm actually working, or we're taking a break from working on thumbnails and getting ready for the premiere for my regular channel video tonight. By the time you see this, I'll be about ready to do the second of the live sales for the first 12 days of the month. So I'll see you again somewhere really soon. Take care.